government of Borno State and other stakeholders to achieve sustainable energy supply. The commissioning of the Maiduguri Emergency Power Plant by Mr. President will open a new chapter of NNPC's commercial energy portfolio across both on-grid and off-grid captive markets. To ensure sustainable operations, the power plant is equipped with a natural gas system that will be fed from LNG supplies. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this project is a giant step towards achieving NNPC's gas and power mandate to add 50 gigawatts into the national grid generation by 2034. We are completely aligned with this. Currently, Mr. President, NNPC and our partners are delivering about 800 megawatts to the national grid from AFAM 2, AFAM 6, and Opai Phase 1 thermal plants, with combined installed capacity of over 1,100 megawatts. We have also completed Opai Phase 2 project that will add up to 330 megawatts of power to the national grid. And we are also progressing with other power plant projects across the country, including those along the corridors of the AKK pipeline route. For this worthy cause, Mr. President, NNPC wishes to appreciate the collaboration and support of stakeholders, including the Ministry of Power, other relevant agencies such as the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading PLC, the Transmission Company of Nigeria, Yola Electricity Distribution Company, and the Maiduguri host community, of course. NNPC appreciates the kind support of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Bahana Zanda Marakulum, in achieving this historic milestone. Once again, Mr. President, I thank you for the visionary leadership, encouragement and support that the NNPC had. And of course, by the wider scale, the entire oil and gas industry will remain eternally grateful to you, Mr. President, for your numerous lasting legacies your administration has bequeathed to our great nation. This will remain one of your lasting legacies, Mr. President, to which the good people of Yerwa, not Maiduguri, will be eternally grateful. Thank you, and God bless you, Mr. President, in our great nation. Thank
you. Thank you very much. The committed and patriotic Group Chief Executive Officer of the NNPC, Alamele Kolukiari, walking us through what the NNPC Limited is doing in achieving aspirations to inject about 5 gigawatts into the national grid by 2024. A lot of laudable steps have been taken in that direction, and full of commendations for the leadership and guidance of Mr. President. Can we please give him another round of applause? An excellent management team is enabled and guided properly by a highly skilled and proficient board members. To talk to us now on behalf of the members of the board of the NNPC, please join me in welcoming our chairman of the board, the distinguished Senator Marjorie Chuba Okadibo.
Good afternoon, everybody. Your Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Vice President-elect, Senator Shettima, our host Governor, Professor Zulu, and to everybody who is here with us today. Today I'm wearing two caps, as you can see. I'm wearing the cap of the adopted daughter of Borno State to say welcome to everybody to Borno State and to thank Mr. President for giving us this gigantic project here in Borno State. We are so grateful, Mr. President, and I want to thank you on behalf of everybody, especially my siblings in Borno State, for giving us this land. Thank you, Mr. President. And then on the second cap that I wear, which is the Chairman Board and Management of NNPC Limited, we are not joking at NNPC when we say we are here to give you energy. We are here to give you energy for today, energy for tomorrow, and energy for the future. And we're already showing that. We're showing that we're not here for child's play, it's business. And on behalf of the board and management of NNPC, I pledge that for the 200 million Nigerians that we represent, we will do our best and Nigerians will be happier and better for it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Of course, pledging the commitment of the board to continue to support and empower the agenda of the management in delivering value to the over 200 million shareholders of the NNPC Limited. Can we please give our chair another round of applause? Your Excellencies, Highnesses, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I drove around the city of Borno yesterday upon arriving this beautiful, city of Maiduguri rather, upon arriving this beautiful state of Borno, I was greeted with a lot of excitement of young people who are delighted about the work of this next speaker. They say he has their great interest at heart and has continued to demonstrate that with the laudable projects that he's been putting in place for them, from the roads to the hospitals, to the schools, and to the different social impact programs that he's been creating for his people. And therefore delighted to welcome him to address us at this time, His Excellency, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, CON FNSE, Executive Governor of Borno State.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Maiduguri, his Vice President-elect, distinguished Senator Kasim Shettima, members of the National Assembly that are here, ministers, Chief Executive Officer, sorry, the Chairman of the NNPC, my sister. Other invited guests, Assalamu alaikum. Profound gratitude to Almighty Allah for His bountiful mercies in allowing us to witness yet another historic occasion, the state visit of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, to Borno State. I have the honor and real privilege to once again welcome our August visitor and distinguished members of his entourage to our dear state. We are indeed highly gratified by the visit of Mr. President, as it bestows on us yet another opportunity to show the world our renowned tradition of hospitality and some of our achievements under the present democratic dispensation. To this end, Mr. President has met with cross-section of our people and had graciously inspected and commissioned some of our numerous laudable projects. These include the dualized roads at Shehu Sandapura, Magaram Road, Lafia Road, Amadu Bello Way and Bolori Market Road. Others are the Monday Market, Modern Market and Bus Terminal, along Bama and Maiduguri, as well as residential quarters at the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, which was built by the Borno State government for the medical doctors as part of our intervention. Mr. President, let me also thank you for the construction of the cancer and kidney extension centers built and equipped by the federal government of Nigeria under your distinguished leadership, which was just commissioned by your humble self, in addition to the numerous gigantic projects undertaken by your administration in the hospital. I want to commend the Federal Ministry of Health and in particular the Chief Medical Director of the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, Professor Ahmed Ahijo, for his selfless service. Mr. President, sir, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government and people of Borno State, I would like to first of all thank you and reaffirm our unwavering loyalty, support and cooperation with the federal government of Nigeria under your able leadership for approving the construction of the 32 megawatts open cycle power plant as part of the 50 megawatt Maiduguri emergency power project, which we are gathered here to commission. This event is indeed another testament that this administration remains committed to tackling power sector problems to guarantee stable, uninterrupted power supply aimed at improving the economy and lifting millions of Nigerians out of poverty, particularly the good people of Borno State. Over the past years, the Boko Haram insurgents had attacked power supply lines along Maiduguri Damaturu and Maiduguri Dambuabi roads, leading to complete blackout in the city of Maiduguri and its environs, and crippling the economic activities in the region, as well as throwing thousands of our people into a genital employment. Accordingly, the NNPC, as an enabler of national energy security, intervened through the installation of scalable 50 megawatt gas-fired power plant to help restore reliable power supply to Maiduguri and its environs. Therefore, the joy and appreciation of the good people of Borno State to this benevolence of federal government cannot be overstressed. More so, we wish to sincerely commend the Group Chief Executive Officer NNPC Limited, Malim Mele Kolok Kari, and all the NNPC project delivery team that work tirelessly to ensure that the aggressive project timeline was duly realized, regardless of the associated challenges associated with a project of this magnitude. Mr. President, we commend all your efforts in this direction and your commitment toward alleviating the plight of Nigerians in the Northeast region, ravaged by the insurgents. Worthy of appreciation among other projects and programs identified by your excellencies and administration of Borno State are 1. Improvement in the security situation in the state, as farming activities are now in full force. Construction of 10,000 housing units in Borno State. Establishment of committee for the repatriation and management of repentant Boko Haram members, being headed by Mr. Vice President, and subsequent release of 15 billion naira to the committee. Mr. President, so far thousands of our refugees from the republics of Niger, Chad and Cameroon have been repatriated. The committee will soon resume on the second phase of the repatriation exercise. Support to IDPs in the areas of food and non-food items by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Northeast Development Commission and NEMA. Establishment of Federal Polytechnic in Mokbono, establishment of Army University in Behu, award of contract for the construction of Jikwangala Road and Bama Banki Road under your Executive Order 7 2019 Road Infrastructure Development and Refurbishment Investment Tax Credit Scheme. Provision of unlimited bandwidth connectivity in many institutions by the Ministry of Communication. Training of our children on digital technology by the Ministry of Communication. Establishment of Northeast Development Commission with its headquarters in Maiduguri, amongst others. Mr. President, I must also mention that the government and people of Borno State are in total support of your reform agenda, aimed at addressing the drift in our national economy and to restore our confidence in the capacity of government to bring about the desired transformation in our lives. Indeed, your policies and programs have repositioned our dear country to its rightful place in the Committee of Nations. Today's occasion is also an opportune moment for me to highlight some of the modest achievements made by our administration. I wish to therefore clearly state without any fear of contradiction that we have delivered the dividends of democracy to our people within the available resources at our disposal. We have indeed touched on the lives of our rural dwellers and the urban poor youths, women and children. We have touched on virtually all aspects of life, ranging from the provision of security, healthcare delivery services, functional education, housing, roads and drainage networks to agriculture, environment, poverty alleviation and skill acquisitions, among others. Mr. President, the power outbreak at the Maiduguri Monday market was deeply sad, event which destroyed valuable goods and properties worth over 500 billion. I'm deeply moved by this fire incident because of its huge adverse effect on the economic life of the people who struggle daily to earn a living. I share in the pain and anguish of all hard-working traders who lost their belongings in the unfortunate incident. I'm touched by the large-scale economic losses suffered by the victims of this fire disaster. State government has assisted the victims with the sum of 1 billion naira as an emergency response palliative. I also wish to acknowledge the support of the Northeast Development Commission of about 20,000 bags of rice and other assorted food items in order to cushion the effects of the hardship of the victims. I'm using this opportunity to appeal to the federal government under your distinguished leadership to come to the aid of the victims and indeed support the Borno State government in rebuilding the Maiduguri Monday market. As a president, we are most grateful. And the rest assured of our continued loyalty and support at all times. Let me also use this opportunity to commend the Nigerian Army, to commend the Nigerian Police Force, and also to commend the DSS and other paramilitary services in Borno State for maintaining peace and order in the state that has enabled us to carry out our job diligently. Mr. President, we are also most grateful to see one of us, Senator Kashim Shettima, emerge as the Vice President-elect under your guidance and leadership. It is my sincere hope that you will be back soon for the plugging up of the drilling of oil rig in Borno State. Mr. President, we are most grateful. Finally, I once again thank Mr. President for the state visit. We wish you all the best. Long live Borno State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. I think he deserves another round of applause. Speaking with patriotic passion for all the things he's been putting together for his people. Just before His Excellency speaks, let me make this quick announcement of those that will be going with him for the project commissioning, because once it's done, we're proceeding to that. He will be joined by, of course, the governor, the vice president-elect, the former governors who are in the room, the ministers who are also in the room. They'll be joined by the chief whip of the House of Representatives, Senator Ndume, will also be joining them. Our chairman of the board of the NNPC will be joining. Of course, our GCEO will be there as well. Chairman of the NUPRC board will be there as well. And our CFO will also join. Every other distinguished and eminent person, you have the privilege of seeing all that they're doing outside on the screen, and you will also hear what His Excellency will be saying at that time. At this juncture, I have said, and now I'm on live television, and I will reiterate that every time he has had the opportunity to serve this country within the petroleum ministry, he has delivered infrastructure at different levels. Whether as his time as Federal Commissioner of Petroleum, he delivered numerous infrastructures across the southern part of Nigeria, all which still stand till today. And since his emergence as President and Minister of Petroleum, he had remained consistent in adding value to the oil and gas industry of the Nigerian people. Thanks to him, there are modular refineries operating today in Nigeria that struggled to even receive license to operate before now. Thanks to him, we have gas as our official transition fuel in moving this nation forward in this energy transition conversation. And of course, thanks to him, we're here today to give the people of Maiduguri a huge relief, taking out darkness and restoring light supply in the city of Maiduguri. Your Excellencies, Royal Highnesses, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with a resounding applause befitting a patriot, welcome with me His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCF, our President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Your Excellency, Governor of Borno State, Your Excellency, President-elect, members of the National Assembly, honorable ministers, deputy governor of the state, speaker and members of the State House of Assembly, group chief executive officer of NNPC Limited, Your Royal Highnesses and religious leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here to commission the Maiduguri Emergency Power Project. This is another testimony that our administration is to take the power sector, guarantee stable and uninterrupted power supply aimed at improving the economy and lives of Nigerians. We have worked hard to fulfill our promise and have succeeded in laying the foundation of a strong, prosperous country through the economic recovery and growth plan. A key execution priority of the economic recovery and growth plan is ensuring national energy sufficiency for our people. The Maiduguri Emergency Power Program is part of an incremental 4,000 megawatts of power generating assets that this administration embarked on to improve national power supply and stimulate economic growth. The aggressive project strategy deployed to complete this project on schedule is a total reflection of the federal government's expertise in identifying and easing the plight of Nigerians, particularly those recovering from the adverse impact of the insurgency in the northeast region. Over the past few years, insurgents attacked power supply lines along Maiduguri, Damaturu, and Maiduguri, Gamboa, New roads, leading to acute power supply shortages to the city of Maiduguri and its environs, and crippling the economic activities in the region.
Thank you.
For this purposeful response, I want to commend the NNPC Limited, followed by directive to ensure immediate restoration of reliable power supply to Maiduguri within the shortest possible time. Let me use this opportunity to thank His Excellency Babagana Umar Azam for keeping his campaign promises. Earlier today, it was my pleasure to commission a dualization of Ahmadu Bello Sheikh Hussain Kura Road, Lafayette Road, and Boran Road. B. Ultra-modern market, Palmer Road. C. Newly constructed staff quarters, University Teaching Hospital. And D. Newly constructed Bonari Market Road. Your Excellency, I cannot remember the number of projects I commissioned during my past. These laudable projects are impressive. I thank you. And we all acknowledge the excellent work that you have done, working closely with the federal government and other stakeholders to bring back the IDPs and refugees from Cameroon and other neighboring countries. I think the governor deserves another term. I want to assure you, Nigerians, that the federal government's resolve to continue to implement programs, particularly in the power sector, that will deepen domestic gas utilization, extend national power generation capacity, revitalize industries, and create multiple jobs for economic growth. Therefore, today, I have the honor to commission another power plant that's aimed at improving electricity supply to Nigerian homes, an integral part of the huge successes being recorded by the Presidential Power Initiative. Furthermore, I would like to direct the Ministry of Power and other relevant agencies, namely the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory, Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading PLC, Transmission Company of Nigeria, etc., to continue to collaborate with NNPC Limited to ensure that millions of Nigerians access affordable electricity through town. Finally, I commend NNPC Limited, the government and people of Borno State for this feat. I do hope that the undaunted spirit of the new NNPC Limited will continue to engender affordable energy for all Nigerians, not just for the immediate, but for the years ahead. Thank you for your attention, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
So we'll just take the national anthem, and His Excellency will proceed to the national anthem. Please let those I called kindly proceed. As I said, we'll be witnessing what is happening out there on the screens behind me, so please just remain seated. Those who are in the key outside, please remain seated and let us watch His Excellency Mr. President commission the project and take a short tour of the project.
Hold on, yes, sir.
Can we get a live feed, technical, please?
The commissioning of the Maiduguri Emergency Power Project was performed by me today. Thank you very much.
Okay. I know I have to talk to the event planner. You can say I don't have anything. So I said, to talk to me, I talk to her.
Madam, please, you don't have time.
Please, can you give? I need. need another 15 parts of it. Like, how do you have it?
Just guys, we have guys. Please, Mr. Pamudele. Okay. Let's part of our own. Part of our own. Carry two of us together. Add 4. Wait. Attack.
We are good.
Okay, let's go. Give me 4.
People that are not inside the place are taking care of outside. This is counted a lot of people are here. So are you saying that they were seated inside this place? They have food outside, it's the same food. It's not a different food, it's the same food. So it can be taken from outside. The ones inside here will not be here.
Let the rest come and sort us out.
Hold on, they're giving it to food.
Adela, come and take my Adela. Come and carry this thing. Wait, please. Take you to come and carry from here. Matthew, carry now. Attack. Sorry. No, it's fucking